Joe, how do you assess Joba?
Obviously, he had a tough first inning after getting ahead of Stewart. You know, he ends up walking him, and then he ends up scoring without a base hit. I thought he threw the ball pretty decent, but the first inning hurt him in the sense of pitch count. He threw a lot of pitches in the first inning, but, you know, we were hoping to at least get 4. We didn't, but he did okay.
Joe, you mentioned yesterday you figured he would work between 93 and 96 most of the night. First inning, everything up there is 96, 97, 98. Was he a little too amped up for this one, you think?
No, I don't think so. You know, when you talk about 93 to 96, he might be a little harder in the first and second inning, and then, you know, when you start getting to the 6th, 7th. But, you know, Joba in the minor leagues was able to maintain his velocity. But he was around 94 to 98 most of the night.
Joe, is it important to remember here that this is a process, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, you can't forget that. I mean, it's his first start. He wasn't quite as sharp as he probably wanted to be. But in saying that, he kept us in the game, and Danny Geis came in and did a nice job and kept us in the game. But the walks are what really killed us tonight. I mean, their first 2 runs were walks, and then we had 4 walks in the 7th inning, I believe, and it killed us.
You're used to seeing such good control out of him, being able to put guys away with 2 strikes. How surprised were you what happened in the first inning?
Well, I'm not extremely surprised. You know, I mean, it happens. You know, I thought he threw some pitches that, you know, were around the plate. It wasn't like he was all over the place. You know, he was just missing by a little bit, and they were patient with him, and they were able to get a run across, and, you know, we had a balk, and then, you know, he gets to third, and they don't get a base hit, and they score. So, you know, I wasn't too surprised, but I thought he was around the plate.
It seemed like he threw more fastballs that second inning, tried a couple curveballs in the first. Did you see him pitching more like the Joba you know in the second inning, fastballs?
Well, you know, he threw his share of fastballs the first inning as well. I don't think he really changed. I think he just probably settled in a little bit in that second inning. But you know, he didn't throw a lot of curveballs or changeups tonight. It was mostly fastball slider like he does out of the bullpen.